Well, we have to actually, as I was mentioning this week, we have been very successful in advancing this bill in the Senate. It has strong bipartisan support with Senator McCain's on the bill, Senator Cornyn from Texas. And so now a version passed the House, but it doesn't contain the national sex trafficking strategy, which law enforcement thinks very important. And so we are in the process of passing this in the Senate, and the hope is going to be by the end of the year.
I think the next step for us is for North Dakota to get its house in order. You know, Amy can think broadly about national policy only because she's got a great system already in Minnesota, and we've got a great model in Minnesota. Where you saw the Polaris report, which wasn't very impressive as it relates to North Dakota. And so we're just now catching up. And so we need to do the things that they've done in Minnesota, build out the coalitions and the resources so that we can take care of this problem right at home. And a lot of that's state law, a lot of it is collaboration among state and local officials and tribal and federal officials. There's a great guy that Amy knows really well who is one of the lead prosecutors in the country in sex trafficking, and he's an amazing voice. Tried to move to Minnesota, and I think they drug him back to the Department of Justice here where he's doing more training. But you're seeing more and more of these cases being charged and litigated at the federal level, and I think that's good. That has given rise to federal crimes. You know, we don't have the luxury of a session every year.
Oh, that's right.
So 1 year won't get us where we need to be, and we're already behind. And not just on this issue, and Amy, you know this, domestic violence shelters are max. The best a lot of our domestic violence shelters can do in the oil patch is a bus ticket. That's not an answer.